Hello again. I am now prepared for the one card a day energy forecast for this coming week. So that's Monday the 9th of April through to Sunday the 15th of April. And as you can see, I have pre-shuffled and double checked my cards with the pendulum, and we are ready to go. We got 5 Wisdom of the Oracle messages this week, so I was guided to. That's what I'm going with. The energies really are cranking up at the moment. I can feel it myself. I was sick for about a week myself, which hasn't been fun. And as a result, if you get to see my previous video that was recorded earlier today, you may unfortunately hear me choking like a maniac. So let's just get on with it. So basically, the idea behind this was to sort of just tune into the energies of every particular day of the week. So I decided to go with 1 tarot card, 1 angel answers card, and 1 angel oracle guidance card. Because technically, the Doreen Virtue, they're called daily guidance from your angels oracle cards. That's them. They are basically cards that you can pull on a daily basis to give you a sense of the energy of the day. So this is making very good use of it in a sense. So let's begin anyway. So for Monday the 9th of April, we have the 10 of Wands. So as far as an energy thing is, I'm getting the feeling that we're all kind of feeling a bit tired with all these solar flares and energetic flares and ups and downs that we're experiencing. I've been feeling quite exhausted this last week, and that was post equinox and solar flare. And then I got sick. I've had upper respiratory issues. So yeah, I'm almost already there, and this is the energy for Monday. So it's a sense of feeling quite burdened, a bit drained, a bit sort of heavy physically in a sense. When you get the flu and your whole body feels like it's made out of lead. I'm almost getting that sort of sense of feeling. So that's the energy for Monday, yeah. But the card, the angel answers card that's accompanied by it is success. So regardless of how exhausted and drained you might be feeling, it's going to be a positive day, and the energy of the day overall is quite positive. So don't let the physical element, feeling drained and tired, sort of take over too much. Know that there's a real positive vibe to the day for the whole day, basically. And the angel guidance card is be honest with yourself. Another beautiful card, like they all are. So I'll read them to you. It says, look into your heart and you will know the truth of this situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires and they'll come to you upon angels' wings. Now that's kind of in keeping with what I was saying about, if you are feeling quite drained and tired, just ask your spiritual team for support. They're always there. They've got your back. They're always watching over you. And all they need is your permission to say, hey, we got this, baby. You take a little rest. Have a nap. Do what you got to do. Look after that body of yours. Okay. So, Tuesday, the 10th of April. Okay, number 5s are usually to do with conflict. But as you can see in this picture, it's like this guy is looking pretty smug while he's collecting what I like to call his rewards after a big battle. It's almost a sense of you have come a long way. You have progressed a lot on life's journey, career, spiritual stuff, whatever it may be, even just self-improvement in any way that you want to put it. And it's looking back on things and evaluating how far you've come and giving yourself almost a little pat on the back. To me, that's always what I get from this card. I know a lot of other readers will be like, oh, it's conflict, this, that, and the other. That's my take on it. It's almost as if you've been through a war of words and you've come out unscathed and you're like, you think you got something? Give me a better shot. It's almost like that, because you realize how strong you are when you do process your emotions, you process your past hurts and things like that. You come out much stronger on the other end. And how appropriate for it to be accompanied by "You Are Ready." That is a gorgeous card, and I think with the lighting now, you might actually be able to appreciate the beauty of it. So yeah, she's got like this aura of rainbow colors around her, and she looks like this Egyptian goddess praying on an altar almost, and she's holding up the Ankh symbol in between her hands. Really, really gorgeous card. So Tuesday's energy, you're ready for whatever the universe has to throw at you. And it's funny that's there because the Angel Oracle card is focus on service. So maybe we are ready to focus on service. We've evolved so much, we've improved so much that maybe it's time to give back to humanity as a whole. Anyway, I'll read the card. But once again, another beautiful card. She's almost got like butterfly wings. And she's on a unicorn. That would be awesome. I would love to be on a unicorn one day. All right. So focus on service says your soul desires only to joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. This stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in this stream of giving and receiving in every situation and in all that you do. That's the thing. People, like, with all the spiritual evolution going on, a lot of people think, being of service is doing things like this, like reading from boyfriend kind of love. It's unconditional, innocent, pure love for the universe, for other human beings, for being here, for making the world what it is. The world is changing for the better so fast at the moment. And, I'm excited about what the future holds. Unlike maybe 5-10 years ago, I was like, I don't like the world I'm in. I don't like the way it's going. I don't like the energy I'm feeling. But at this stage in time, so many people have evolved and grown spiritually, emotionally, that it gives you this newfound hope for the way the world is going, because there are so many people now trying to make a better world and putting positive energy out into the world and healing their own shit, so they're not carrying around baggage from the past, so that they're always, expecting the worst from others and thinking negatively about everything and everyone all the time. It's a beautiful thing. Okay. And just as I said that, the clock was on 7:17, so I really get the feeling that there's some sort of an angel message right there. So moving on. That was the 9th, 10th. This is the 11th. We have the Strength card. So this person in the Strength card is taming a lion with their bare hand. It's like scratching him under the chin like you would to a cat. I have cats. Or a cat, sorry. And I know how much they love being scratched under the chin. They just turn into playful little things when you do that. And to be able to do that to a lion takes major inner strength. So, yeah, it's kind of like focusing on service and being honest with yourself and evolving spiritually and emotionally. We are becoming the best version of ourselves that we possibly can be. Then this is accompanied by choose a new direction. That you can place it how it fits in your life, I guess. Whether it be career-wise, whether it be relationship-wise, whether it be just your own personal goals, there's nothing in this world telling you that, just because you started doing one particular thing, you can't change your mind. Follow your heart, follow your passion. Whatever makes you happy, do it. If you want to be a horticulturalist, be a horticulturalist. If you want to be a clown, be a clown. Yeah, clowns spread a lot of cheer. Unless you've seen It by Stephen King, and then they terrify the crap out of you. But we won't go there. Then we have Ground Yourself for the energy of Wednesday. So I love this card, and I think you can finally see how beautiful it is with the lighting. See, she's surrounded by beautiful flowers. She's standing on the ground, and you can't see whether she's got bare feet, but I believe she does, because grounding is best to do with bare feet, but you don't have to, not necessary. Anyway, it says, when you detach from awareness of your body and the physical world, you become ungrounded. Although it's pleasant to float heavenward, your attention and work are needed upon the earth. We are helping you balance the spiritual and material so that you can enjoy a fulfilling earthly life. There you go, people, by Wednesday. So it's almost like so much change and evolution going on an internal level, with a lot of people at the moment, and the energies are just confirming that to me anyway. So let's move on to the 12th. So that would be Wednesday the 12th. We have, Thursday the 12th, the Three of Cups. So it's about reunions. It's also about the Trinity. So a lot of people don't sort of see that aspect of it, especially when it comes to tarot readings. But this is an energetic read. So, it's, some say Mother, Father, Son. Mother, Father, God, and the individual, the soul, whatever. Some will say, twin flame, and God. They all get happy, and there's a third energy created when twin flames come into union. There's a lot of different ways you can read this, okay? But this is almost a sense of celebration. It's a spiritual celebration, an emotional celebration about how far you've come, the road you've traveled, how much you've evolved, and how much of the metamorphosis from a caterpillar into a butterfly you've really achieved in your life. It really is a gorgeous thing, and the energies lately have been just beautiful. I know they can be rough, especially if you haven't done your inner work and been healing your inner child and things like that. But once you start doing that stuff, it gets easier. Trust me. But this is also saying wait. That's another energy for the day. So it's almost as if, you've come a long way. You've achieved a lot. And now it's just sort of that little calm before the storm, a little slight slow down or stagnation almost. I don't know if that's probably a positive word, but yeah, it's sort of just take a deep breath, enjoy everything that you've achieved, how far you've come, take a look around, smell the roses, and get ready for the next round in the boxing ring of life. And that is accompanied by giving and receiving. So we have the entire universe operates in cycles similar to your inhalations and exhalations. When you only exhale or only inhale, you become out of rhythm with the universe. For optimal health, energy, and replenishment, balance each inhalation in your life with an exhalation. Now, funny, this card was actually part of the Celtic cross reading for this week as well. So it's been reconfirmed on a day. So it's like the energy for Thursday. Interesting. I like that, the way it works. Okay, so that was Thursday. Then we've got Friday, the 13th. Ooh, Friday the 13th, really? Yeah, it is too. Okay, Friday the 13th. The energy for the day is the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. He's bringing a gift of something material, something worldly, something tangible, let's just say. Something you can see, touch, taste, smell, all those physical senses. So yeah, it's a sense of accomplishment. But as far as the 3D material world is concerned, not a spiritual sort of thing. It's, hey, you might be getting some sort of, a raise. You might win some money. I don't know. Something along those lines. I just get the feeling that this is about some sort of monetary or physical gain. And yeah, it is definitely about earthly things. So keep an eye out for that energy and see how it fits into your life. Angel Answers card is listen to your intuition. So whatever it is, if you're wondering how that impacts you, ask your team and listen to your intuition. What smells, sights, sounds pop into your head. Just calm your brain down, open your heart, and tune into what the universe is trying to tell you. Ha! Okay. No, I didn't look at this before I said that. I just love the way it works. Okay, so this is the angel card for the day. It says, quiet your mind, beloved one, and listen to our gentle reassurance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in a quiet and receptive state without worrying about the exact nature of your desire's manifestation. A quiet mind and body hears us quickly and clearly. This is our request to you. Listen. This is another card that was part of the Celtic cross reading. That is awesome. Can't even remember how many I pulled for that one. Okay, so that was the Friday. Now we go on to Saturday, the 14th of April. Wow, time is flying, people. Okay, we have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is about standing your ground, asserting yourself, knowing your worth, knowing how far you've come, knowing your motives, knowing your intentions in life, and knowing that you're as deserving of anybody else as anybody else for being here and achieving what you achieve and doing what you do in your life. It's a beautiful card. It's also about growth. See all the leaves on there? That's always indicating growth. So it is going to be a slightly intense week. I do feel that. But I think if you just sort of hang in there, look after your body, listen to it, it's asking for. If you need a nap, take a nap. If you can take a day off work, do it. Just have a me day. Look after yourself. Do what you got to do for yourself. Okay. And just make sure you stay hydrated and well nourished. Eat regular meals. Eat healthier stuff. Maybe more vegetables. They always help. I started doing that. It helps. All right. So the angel answers message is reconsider. Is there something that you've been thinking about doing, or something you're trying to achieve that it's not happening? It's almost as if, you're pushing something uphill. One thing I've learned the hard way is that if you're trying to achieve something or go down a certain path and you just keep on meeting roadblocks, it's the universe trying to tell you that it's not for you. And sometimes that roadblock or rejection is actually a blessing in disguise, and it's redirecting you to something that you are meant for, that is for you more so. Okay, and the angel answers card is see only love. This is a beautiful card. All right, so it says, look past the seeming errors, mistakes, and misunderstandings and see only the love within each person, including yourself. Your resolute focus upon the love that underlies every situation brings about healing in undreamed of ways. Okay, so what I was saying earlier with Tuesday's message about, focusing on service, it really is about seeing that there is just the universal energy that is all around us is love. It's unconditional love for every individual, every creature of every description that exists. You know how that saying of, God's within everybody? What do you think the energy of God is, if not unconditional love? If you believe that God exists, a portion of God exists in every creature, then see only love kind of sums it up in these messages. Because the vibration of God, energy, whatever you want to call it, is love. And it's unconditional love for every man, woman, child, animal, bug, flower, tree, grass, rock, everything. We're pretty lucky that we have physical senses in this world. Think about it, if you're in the spirit world, you can't touch, taste, smell. You just sense energy. Being an empath and being slightly spiritual and stuff, you do tune into energies and stuff like that, and then you realize exactly how lucky you are that you have a physical body where you can actually enjoy all these things. Like, we are in human form so that we can feel love and we can feel the world around us. It is a massive blessing. And some people say, oh, we're the top of the food chain. We're not. There's no food chain. We're all equal, creatures and humans. We are. It's just the human ego likes to say that we are on top, and we're not really. Because the second you start thinking that or behaving that way, the universe is going to drop you down a peg and make you realize that you're not that good, my friend. Especially when you let your ego get ahead of you so far. Anyway, enough preaching. Sunday, the 15th of April, is the Fool. Okay. The Fool is about somebody that has so much faith in the universe, in that everything that is for him being his, that he is about to walk off the edge of that cliff. He's got his loyal dog. He's got whatever he needs in his little pack there. And he's even picked the rose. He's stopping to smell the roses and appreciate life. This is one of the most beautiful cards in the entire tarot. So it's like a bit of a week of self-evaluation, a bit of realizing how far we've come, how much we've accomplished, how much we've grown emotionally, spiritually, however it may be. And then being ready for the next adventure and being ready to see what the universe, God, the divine source, whatever you want to call it, has for you. Our existence was chosen by our own soul before we came down here. So how sometimes you read something and then all of a sudden you've got this really almost hyperactive adrenaline sort of feeling, like this sense of anticipation, excitement, and you're just like, where the heck did this come from? The Fool kind of sums it up for me. It's almost like your soul within you recognizing that you've tapped into information that is resonating with your soul purpose and the reason why you were born on this earth. And you just have this unexplainable sense of excitement. And it's like soul recognition of where you're at and where you're about to go. And it's like, yes, you're on the right track, man. You're getting warmer. You're getting warmer. Keep going. It's like your soul cheering you on. It's beautiful. Anyway. So the energy for the Angel Oracle cards. angel answer cards is be assertive. Now, I'm not sure if you can see that very well, but another gorgeous card, be assertive. Take a leap of faith. How appropriate is it for be assertive to be with the fool who is about to take a leap of faith, having complete trust in the universe that whatever is meant for him will be for him, and everything that happens to him is either a blessing or a lesson, one or the other. There's no other third option really in this life. If you look back on your life, you realize that everything that blew up in your face taught you something, and everything that didn't blow up in your face was a present from the universe. When you put it that way, and your perspective changes, everything in your life changes, because you can look at it in a different perspective and go, holy crap, how lucky am I? And just adjusting to an attitude of gratitude makes a world of difference in your life. Trust me, I've done it and it works massively. Also, how appropriate in taking a leap of faith. Okay, release and surrender. It's a beautiful angel. And there's a lot of beautiful, divine, heavenly light coming out from behind him, her, whoever. Angels are unisex, so, doesn't really matter. Anyway, it says, release and surrender. We shower you with blessings of our radiant love. Open your arms and release the challenges that you held tightly gripped within your hands. Open your hands, arms, and heart to our love and assistance. Wow. Okay, so I really do get the feeling that the energies this coming week, from the 9th to the 15th, are going to be a little testing, a little bit challenging, maybe for a few days there. But by the end of the week, you're going to have this sense of revived sense of enthusiasm for life. It's almost like, yes, let me at it. I can't wait to see what's around the corner. Let's go. Let's do this. I'm feeling quite pumped up just sort of tuning into the energies. Like, yes, let's do it. Almost like a kid on Christmas morning, knowing they've got all the things that were on their wish list for Christmas are in those packages downstairs under the tree. And it's just like, come on, man, let me have them. I know they're there, but there's about 5 more than what was on your list. And it's like, yes, this is so exciting. I seriously feel like a kid right now thinking about it. All right. Carrying on. To top this lovely reading off, I have 5 Wisdom of the Oracle messages. And the funny thing is, the first 3 actually came out in the last energy read that I did. So it's almost as if, energy, we can't see it. You can sense it, but you can't sort of grab it. You can't do much to it unless you tune into it and you align yourself to the same energy as well. So at the moment, and in the spiritual world, there are twin flames and, other spiritualists and light workers and things like that. I really do feel like there's a lot going on in the unseen aspect of the world. There's a lot of changes going on. I know that my guides and my team is always around me. I can see my cat looking at them going, hey, what the hell are you people doing here? Who's standing over my mummy? And just some of the expressions that I see from her is just like, okay, what's going on? But luckily I can sort of tune in and work out who's around me. And I know my angels and guides are around, and some of my guides, if she's seeing them in their true form, she'd be pretty stunned, so I can understand that. Anyway, just moving on with this reading. I'm going to start from the left and move my way to the right. So the first one is soulmates. And just for the sake of the camera, I will show you this. It is number 41. Okay, and it's gorgeous. It's like 2, penguins cuddling, and one's got a key under his fin, and the other one's got the lock on their heart, and it's like he's just found her and unlocked her heart. Now that just makes me feel all gushy inside. It's very cute, very adorable, but also just that's the only way I can explain it. Okay, so what I shall do is I'll just go with whatever I'm intuitively guided to do, all right? So soulmate says harmonious partnerships, love, friendship, companionship, a relationship fostering personal growth. You are meant to evolve and transform with the companionship of others. Certain people enter into your life in order to take you to the next level of healing, consciousness, and authenticity. It is always a reciprocal experience, although the results for each of you will vary. You know these people by the strong pull drawing you towards them, and sometimes by a strong aversion to them initially, too. Yes, we know about that. Soulmates can be friends for life or remain in your life only for a short time. No matter what, you will be changed in ways you can't possibly fathom now. Pay attention to these people today. They are your greatest gifts. That's yeah, that is beautiful. And let's just see. I don't know. I'm feeling like the prosperity message might be ideal for this one too. So it says strategic alliances are most important right now as you begin to attract the perfect people to support your dreams. This is a journey you will share with others: mentors, business partners, helpers, employees, creative partners, friends, and strangers open doors for you and step through the portal to join you in a harmonic dance of collaboration, commitment, and co-creation. This is what you've been waiting for. So yeah, I'm glad I read that because it's not always about relationships, like it could be business relationships, could be career improvement, could be creative projects, anything like that. Funnily enough, I tuned into that same energy when I did the Celtic Cross reading for the week. So if you get a chance, please check it out. Please excuse my coffee. I have been a little bit unwell for the last week and the croak is still lingering. All right. So moving on. Number 35 is a loyal heart. And I absolutely love the picture on that card. And I shall show you. So this is number 35. And can you see that? There's a little king owl and queen owl staring at each other. And the way they're posing, it almost is the outline of a heart. So absolutely, absolutely gorgeous card. There you go. We can see that okay. All right. So the essential meaning is fidelity, loyalty, devotion. And the oracle's message: evidence of loyalty will appear in your life. Others will prove that they are faithful to you, and you will in turn commit fully to them. There is a sure and abiding certainty in your heart. Know that spirit is always loyal to you, no matter what the outer circumstances in your life. Trust and have faith, for you are eternally loved, always divinely protected and divinely directed. Wow. Okay, my eyes fell on the prosperity message as well, so let's go there. It says your long-term loyalty to your goals is becoming evident in the world of conditions, where your aspirations for success assume form in reality. Success is finally taking shape. If you are loyal to your dreams, faithful to your plans, while remaining flexible and devoted to serving others, you will be shown proof of your true prosperity. This is a time for a joyful celebration of spirit, your manifesting partner. Oh my goodness. Once again, hits the nail on the head with the Celtic Cross read that I did for this week as well. Same time frame. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, leg up is the next one, which is, as always, another gorgeous card. See if you can see that there. I'm not sure if you can see that. See the polar bear with little baby bear climbing on your back. She's like, Mommy, let me have a ride. My legs are too small and I can't go as far as you. All right, no, why I had to say that. All right. So it says, receiving help, delegating authority, interdependence. It says, you've come to a point where going it alone is no longer optimal for you. Life has a way of presenting you with the perfect people to align with, who can give you a leg up during this time. During this next phase of your journey. Help comes to you in all areas of your life where you need a boost. The trick is to accept that aid so freely given. When you embrace interdependence, allowing teamwork and independence to commingle, miracles happen. Now is such a time. Haha. And so the prosperity message for it is, now is the perfect time to seek advice from a mentor or business advisor who has been where you want to go, to help you get there too. If you do, you will receive very good counsel that will aid in your prosperity. It may also be the case that your endeavors have grown and you are in a position where you can't just do it all yourself anymore. Time to bring on those who can give you a leg up. Trust that help is available and it will indeed appear. Delegate authority to others so you can take steps towards your big dream. The perfect people will arrive at the perfect time, so long as you step forward with just a mustard seed of faith. Okay. It's almost as if what I was saying earlier about, you've come so far with the fool taking a leap of faith. It really is about time that we took a leap of faith, people. We're not here for nothing. We're here for a purpose. And the purpose will show itself. It's actually just dawned on me that we've got 35, 34, and 33 in a row. And that was no accident. They do fly out as I shuffle. In case you haven't seen some of my previous readings, you can check them out and you'll see as I shuffle, they all start falling out as they want to. And I do double check them with my pendulum. And yeah, for those of you who don't know, pendulums don't usually look like this. This is a Star Macabre pendulum. I'm not even sure if you can see that. Okay. So yeah, it's a rose quartz. So when I place my elbow on a stable surface and I ask a question that's supposed to be a yes, it goes from left to right or right to left, whatever. But if it's a no, it goes around anti-clockwise. Okay. So I'm not going to do a demonstration right now because my hand's not exactly stable on the surface. But very, very cool. You don't have to be spiritualist, psychic, whatever to do it. It's very easy to use a pendulum, and sometimes if you're not sure if the guidance that you're getting is accurate, if you're worried that your ego is getting in the middle and you're having your own mind intervene on the guidance that you're getting, it's a really good way to clarify things. I'm one of those people that has doubted myself quite a lot, and even when I shuffle these cards, I'm like, I get a sense that I should grab a particular one, or that, it almost falls out of my hand, but my hand sort of stops on it. I'm like, oh, I think that's the right one. I'll pull it out and I'll be like, I'm really, really sorry, but can I please double check this with the pendulum? And I double check it and it's right every time. And I'm like, oh, okay, so I should believe myself. So in a way, it's good. So it helps you to back yourself a bit more. Anyway, enough about that. The next card is Chaos and Conflict, number 33. Can you see that there? Yes, you can. Okay. Woo. Lighting is much better today. All right. So the Chaos and Conflict. It's like a little jigsaw puzzle horse coming apart. It's a bit. There's a Salvador Dali. Reminds me of one of his paintings. Anyway, the essential meaning is disarray, being at cross purposes with another, the tension of opposites, the value of chaos before order. Opposing forces come together to create a turbulent atmosphere, but consider the value of chaos that serves you well as you become unmoored by it. Scattered to the winds, you leave behind the parts of yourself you no longer need and disperse seeds to reinvent yourself anew. Although the conflict appears to exist externally, its essence is also internal, projected outward and causing disarray. You may find yourself at cross purposes with someone else, facing a storm you feel you can't control. Yet every storm passes and chaos leads to a reordering of things. Conflict provides a way to see more than one side of a situation. Look upon this as just a moment in time when you may need to take shelter and step away from the fray. Don't be too eager to fight. This is a time to understand rather than be understood. Putting yourself in the other person's shoes, not pushing your own agenda. Once again, I'm feeling like the prosperity message is important here. So, circumstances appear to be chaotic, but everything that is happening now is in truth shaking things up so you can find the real path to your prosperity. Yes, it's a stormy time, and it feels as if there are opposing forces wherever you turn. Be reassured that there is divine purpose in this chaos. Everything that doesn't work is being taken from you, so the truest part of yourself remain. The events occurring now are essential for your ultimate prosperity. This chaos is divinely inspired, even though it doesn't appear that way now. In time, you will know this to be true. Okay. Once again, confirming something else that I said, I think in this reading earlier about, taking the time to sort of just take a deep breath, reassess, check out how far you've come. and not fight whatever's changing. Change is a good thing. I know people like to be, creatures of habit and stick to what they know, but if you just do what you've done, you'll always get what you've got. Try to shake things up a bit. Have an adventure. Sorry, I just had to have some tea so I don't cough on you guys again. All right, the last one. One of the most beautiful cards in this deck, and I think we might have the right lighting to be able to see it today. It's called Regeneration. It's number 46. It's almost like, an underwater scene where you, like, deep ocean, and then you can see the light shining through the water. It almost has an element of that. It's really, really beautiful. Anyway, let's see if I can let you see it properly. Oh, yes, you can see it. Okay, so there. See? It's like we're in Australia, so when we have bushfires and everything turns black and charcoaly, you drive past that same area a few years later, or 6 months, whatever, later, and then you'll see these black trees with these little bright green shoots coming out of them. And it actually is absolutely gorgeous to see how, death brings about rebirth. The death of a tree that got burnt, it revives itself again, and it is reborn into a different, stronger version of itself, more resilient, because it's been through the fire. It's got its little battle scars, and it's almost like very much resembles the human soul as well, is that all the things that have hurt you, all the things that have tried to tear you down, if they haven't succeeded, that means that they're not going to. You need to have this sense of self-worth and self-assuredness when all your critics, all the people that tried to bring you down, everything that tried to derail you has failed and fallen flat on its face. You can stand up and go, yeah, I was born for this shit. I was built for it. I've had a few moments of realization like that in my life in the last year and a half. And yeah, let's just say it's an exhilarating moment, to put it nicely. All right, enough preaching. It says, rebirth, second chances, new opportunities. Second chances are available to you now. Whatever opportunities you thought were dead are now revived in a more authentic, stronger form. Whatever you may have perceived as a failure or loss is now being replaced by something better and more powerful, growing in its place. This rebirth is assured. Step into your new life. Destiny is being fulfilled in wondrous ways. Sorry, going on to autopilot there. I shall read the prosperity message. And I will come back to the relationship message. It says, what happens when it appears you failed at something? Do you see the beauty in the lesson? The understanding that arises from difficulties is like a seed that lies dormant for a time. Then, once it germinates in your subconscious, it pushes through into your awareness. It is becoming apparent that there is a new you, a new start, a more powerful version and form of what you began to plant in the garden of your imagination has surfaced. You are ripe for success. New opportunities, much better than those that came before, appear like gifts from the gods. Now is one of those times when out of seeming loss and failure comes remarkable abundance. Do not dwell on the past, because you really are experiencing a rebirth. Oh my gosh. Okay. And I am going to read you the relationship message. It says, the world is based on connections and relationships. No matter what loss has occurred in the past or even now, death and endings are only illusions. There is life after death, love after loss, and in this moment you are radiating the regenerative life force energy that makes you irresistible to love in all forms. Wow. Now is the time when you will see evidence of this new emergence. Can you feel it? Love is rising up to greet you. So what I was saying about, unconditional love being the universal energy, it really is. Self-love, love for other human beings, love for the fact that there are other human beings to interact with and, see a reflection of your own self in and realize that. I'm getting extremely philosophical now. And I realize how long this video is. So I shall keep my philosophy to myself. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I thought it was absolutely brilliant. I think I enjoy this more than anybody that sees them. But I will try and get these videos out to more people and sort of make it a bit more publicize because I'd love some feedback to see what you guys think. And I'm pondering doing another setup of a reading, like a 6-card spread that sort of gives you info on different areas of your life. But I'm juggling uni studies at the moment. Thank you.